Hey guys, I am going to give this a minute to go live. Make sure you can hear me. Sydney from corporate had asked me to go live and share my takeaways from leadership. And I have just a few simple little things that I am taking away from leadership to implement the rest of the year and going forward. So I'm excited to share them with you. Hopefully anybody hopping on can hear me. I usually check on my computer, but we'll see. Hopefully you can hear me. So who am I? Hey, Desiree. I am Bree, Holland. I've been a coach for a little over 3 years now. I am a 2-time premier coach. Just got back from leadership, which is really, the leadership events have been my favorite. I went to New Leadership, a year ago, 2 years ago, and it was like my favorite event ever. And then being at leadership this year, it truly is a way to connect with Team Beachbody, to connect with, our essence and what we're all about. And so I was just really excited to be a part of it. I was a guest. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I could never get there, like push hard, work hard. I will be there next year for sure. It is an amazing event, something you should definitely put on your goal boards, something you should have your team strive for, because the trainings, the community, it was incredible. So I just wanted to share my top takeaways. There was honestly, I have a whole notebook full of notes. So it would probably take me like 7 years to go through it all, but I have some major key takeaways that I'm implementing in my business that I know our team and the, 10 other women from our team that were there, that we're banding together and going to implement these into our team, into our Beachbody practices, to really become stronger, to really share our message more. So a little background about me. I have 2 little girls. I started Beachbody when my first little one was 1 year old. I have a background in management at a clothing store. So nothing social media, nothing. I didn't go to college. I have no training in this. I simply started Beachbody because I wanted something more for my life. I wanted something more for my family, and so I knew I needed to get healthy. I had really bad depression after my first daughter and just struggled with self-confidence. So that's how I got into the business, and I really quickly realized that this was my answer to a lot of the struggles I had. I had no passion in my job. Beachbody fulfilled that. I hated my body. Beachbody helped me with that. My team, my coach, everybody just was super supportive of where I wanted to go with my life, where, I wanted to take my family, what my passion was in serving others, and to know that I could do that and create income for my family and health for my family, all that kind of stuff encompassed Beachbody. So I was all in. So that's a little bit about me. Again, I've been coaching for about 3.5 years, and it's been a journey. It's been such an amazing experience. But what I'm here to talk to you about is what I took away from leadership and what I'm implementing in my business today, going forward, just this whole week, getting home from leadership. A big key phrase that I heard was, Beachbody is not broken. And I'm trying to remember who said it. I wish I had written it down, but I actually heard it a couple times just sitting around together eating dinner. A few speakers said it, and for me, I know a lot of people went through times and things in their life where they're like, well, that person's doing Beachbody and they're succeeding, but that couldn't work for me. Or, these reasons why we're not building our rank or building our freedom financially or building a team, whatever it may be, whatever your goal is, not losing the weight you want. And we can so easily blame the company. We can easily blame, the time we have to work this business or whatever it is. But I found myself going, you're right. Beachbody is not broken. Now is the time to be a part of Beachbody more than ever, because there is a concern in our society, in North America and Canada and the UK, all around us, of people needing support, okay? It's not just about a fitness program. It's not just about a shake that we sell, but it's about the mentality that we have coming together as a team, working together to better ourselves, to become the best versions of ourselves. And so when I heard that Beachbody is not broken, it made me stop and go, you're right. This is a tool, right? The only thing that doesn't work, or the only thing that's stalling us, is us. And I realized so quickly that, You know, I said I wanted things like elite or 5-star or these goals on my vision board, but then I was stalling because I was terrified of failure, terrified of fear that the business would just stop or go away, and we are not going anywhere. Beachbody is expanding. Beachbody is growing. We are a baby company ready to just blow the roof off of everything because our products are aligned with a mission that is never going to go away. Our mission is so strong of healthy living, and it starts in the household, with our families, with ourselves, with our self-care. That never goes away, okay? So when you start questioning yourself and you start asking yourself, like, maybe Beachbody's not a good company, or maybe I'm questioning and scared or whatever, you know, my business isn't ranking up, just ask yourself, are you empowering yourself with Beachbody, or are you questioning it? Because if you're questioning it, people will read that in your messages, in your posts. People will know that you're doubting it. So you have to be 100% all in with this company. You have to be 100% in with your belief system, in the business, in what you have to offer. Because if you're trying to share something and you're trying to sell somebody on something that you yourself don't believe in, it's going to be really, really hard to succeed. And so just again, a reminder, Beachbody is not broken, okay? We have a mission that is so powerful and is not broken, okay? So you have to check yourself. You have to check that mental state of where you're at with your business, where you're at with Team Beachbody, and align yourself with belief. Okay, the next thing I learned and took away from it is there was a panel with a few top coaches, really successful coaches, and they were talking about team, right? So many people think you're an emerald coach or diamond coach or a new coach, and you go, okay, I need to come up with a team name, and I need to go create a team page, and I need to make all these documents and all these pretty things and whatever. But honestly, being a part of your upline team, being a part of Team Beachbody means we do this together. And so whether you're a new coach, and you're just jumping in, the 4 vital behaviors is what your focus should be. And I know that's preached like every single day in every training that you probably watched, but it's so true. We tend to make busy work so that we can ignore the things that we actually should be doing to grow our business. And I know myself personally, I love creating images. I love getting in PicMonkey and creating and playing. But a perfect image in front of no people, because I haven't talked to people, does no good, okay? So going out there and talking to people, creating relationships, working on my own story so I have content to share, that is really, really, really where your focus should be, okay? Not about who has the best email system, not who, you know, what coach training you use, or if you have one person on your team or 20. It really comes down to working as a team, right? So you eliminate all the busy work so that you can push your business forward even faster with more momentum. So I know for me personally, coming home from leadership, I'm like, why do I have so many, we have different teams in our upline, and we have this team page and that team page and this training and that training, and it's saturation of learning. And then nobody's implementing and nobody's doing anything. Nobody's taking action because they're drowning in pages and trainings and training videos. So what I would share with you is that action is a lot more productive and going to get you a lot further than perfection or all those to-do list items that you think you need. If you think you need a perfect blog, if you think you need a perfect website. I'm 3.5 years in and do not have a website. My like page is not that big, and I'm still learning social media. But I choose to take action in posting my story, in trying out Instagram stories, in building a like page. No matter what I know or don't know, I just choose to show up and take action. So that's something that's really huge, is that teamwork is going to be better in the long run. So even coming home, I've aligned with my upline and even my upline's upline, and we're actually condensing into one team. We decided that instead of dividing and trying to conquer on our own, that teamwork and doing things together, having just one coach training, having just one outlet, one group, so that we can do things as a team instead of letting our egos get in the way or who came up with the team name. It's really about being smart and giving ourselves the opportunity to utilize each other's resources and grow together, okay? So team is better than I. There are so many resources on our team that weren't being utilized because this team page over here shared a video, and I wish I could, have my team see it. So coming home from leadership, we decided to just align and become a big united force, okay? So I think Melanie Mitro does that. A couple other people on the panel shared that they just use all the leaders in their team and they do it together, right? So my ego aside, my uplines leaders, we're all combining forces. And then last thing, even though I have so many to share, I think it was Ruth Schroner, I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, shared about her story a little bit and then her vision and how she got to where she is, being a 15-star diamond this year. And listening to her, I was like, man, that goal is so scary. Like, oh, what if I fail at it? But what she shared was something that any of us can do, whether you're a brand new coach, whether you're a diamond coach, no matter your rank, you have to have a vision for where you want your team to go. Not just what you want, not how much money you want to make or, the rank that you want, but you have to have a vision for your team. Where do you see your team being? And really, really highlighting that and sharing that with your team. As scary as it can be, I got home, I got on the plane and I just started writing out everything that I want for my team because honestly, I want to see my coaches succeed. I want to see success in my downline and spread out, not just me having $1 million, not just me having financial success or a rank, right? But I want to see my clients and challengers have success in their fitness journey. And I want to see my team supporting and helping their clients in that same mission. And I want to see my team actually rank up and build a successful business from this as well. And so instead of just saying, you got it, guys, I am actually creating a mission statement for my team, for my downline, for us to all come together and have a common goal of where we want to push ourselves. And working together, it unites us. It makes us work together. So again, it's kind of like a team perspective is you're not in this for you. You're not just in this for you to rank advance. And when you set that aside and you can really come up with a goal for your team, a vision, and share that vision, whether it be, a certain rank or being an elite team or a top 10 team or, helping a certain number of people in a calendar year, whatever it may be that you just want to be on fire with, right? That goal that you're just on fire. You need to share it with your team and believe in that mission. I could go on and on and on, but really you need to define your why in coaching. You need to trust that Beachbody is not broken and that we are alive and well and kicking and more fierce than ever. Going into 2018, we still have about 60 days left in 2017. So you can rock goals, you can achieve anything. If you're putting your head down and you're putting in the work and you're showing up and you truly believe in the mission that you stand behind Team Beachbody and Beachbody backs you up in your mission of helping people, of helping yourself, and then sharing your goals, okay? Whether they're personal goals, whether it's team goals, sharing that with your team, sharing on, in your journey, your posts of what you're trying to get out of this, what your end goal is, what you're trying to achieve, what you're succeeding at, what you're failing at. Sharing that goes a long way with people, okay? Because it lets people into what you're doing, what your mission is. So be really clear on that. I have my vision board laid out. I wish I had it upstairs to show you guys, but it changes. When I check something off, something else goes up. Even coming on this call, on this live video, I honestly wanted to run from it because my vision board does not have speaking on it. I'm like, I do not want to speak. The national wake-up call scares the heck out of me if they ever asked me to speak on it. Standing on a stage scares the crap out of me. But I know that my vision is to become a stronger, confident version of myself, and part of that is stepping outside my comfort zone and doing things like this. So I hope that this helped you guys get a few takeaways. Again, I can't share 7 pages of notes or a notebook full, but what Carl ended our trainings with is that it's totally possible, right? Anything you want to do, whether it's selling 20 challenge packs this month or, signing 2 coaches or making $500, whatever your goal is, quitting your corporate job, not quitting your corporate job, whatever your goal is, it's totally possible. And Carl said it, he had us say it about 100 times at leadership, and it sounds cheesy. It's kind of like, okay, tagline, catchphrase, but it is totally possible. Our company's not going anywhere, and I for sure know that my mission is aligned with Beachbody's mission so wholeheartedly that I can scream from the rooftops. It's like an amazing movie that I just want to share with all my friends, or a restaurant that's to die for that I want to tell every single person about. It's the same thing. I am aligned with Team Beachbody. I know that Beachbody is where I and my family should be, and I'm really firm in that commitment, in my vision. It aligns with Beachbody. So you guys need to come up with your vision. You have to stand firm and believe in Beachbody's mission, or else it doesn't work. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully you found some takeaways from this. I could go on, but I'm going to stop there, and hopefully you can write out a vision for your team. Hopefully you can, really, really dive into your why for doing this, and know that you have a team supporting you. Whether you have no direct upline that's working the business, you have Star Diamonds, you have coaches around you that you can band together with and do this together. Create mission statement and go all in. So have a great day. I will look forward to talking to any of you that have questions. I will go and look in the comments later to make sure nobody had any questions. So have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.